recording. Okay, we are recording. You guys, thanks, Robert. I hit record. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys could all see me. We're going to get going. It's going to be short and sweet to the point. We're going to do the BrowSEO method behind the madness, how I pretty much set up every single campaign, and how you should as well look at setting up your campaigns, no matter what you're really doing. So we're going to cover this setting up your personas, setting up your persona groups and how exactly to use them. And those are all in the BrowSEO SEO module. We're going to cover BrowSEO IA module and also FB Conversio. You can mess around with your personas in there as well. And just to be clear, this is for pretty much anything that you're doing for local marketing, content marketing, affiliate marketing, reputation management. I'm going to show you actually a demo site that I've been using just recently for the last, I guess, 6 months, a little bit less than that. But for the last 6 months or so, I probably haven't built an actual backlink to this site for 8 months, maybe even a year, and all I've done was just sort of crowd searching, social searching, Facebook crowd searching, and I'm going to show you exactly how I've been doing all of that. Before I show you and we jump into BrowSEO, I'm just going to go over to the browser here, and we're going to look at some keywords. Can you guys see that? Yes, okay, great. All right, so what this is a demo site that I've used and have shown over the years, and it's still going strong. As you can see, this is just recent. I just logged in, and it's ranking for 457 different affiliate keywords. And as you can see, it's got a lot of page 1 rankings. I mean, we're looking at not like tiny. I mean, 8,000 for a Rip Muscle X, which is a proper brand. Anyone looking for that keyword is just wants that brand. So that's a real good keyword to be page 1, and all Rip Muscle X reviews and whatever. Okay, so I'm showing you this just to show you this demo site that I've always shown and used, and literally from a course that I did about 2 years ago and still to today, and it's just all over YouTube. And the social love that this site gets, yes, it's a little bit started. It's obviously started by me and the personas, but in some cases it really gets picked up by people and shared, and that's the whole idea. The whole idea behind this, and I want this to really sink in, is that if your content is just totally crap and garbage, you can do this as much as you want, right? It's just not. It's not gonna stick in cases. I mean, this is just a pure affiliate site, and obviously it's very hard to get people to share your stuff, so you got to sort of mix in some funny, weird-ish content just to get that social loving sometimes, and you use BrowSEO for the rest, and your personas, or however else, whatever personas you're using, whether it's a Facebook, Google Plus, whatever it might be. Okay, so I want to do a demo of what I'm going to be doing with a keyword. So that's why I'm going through this, just to show you also that everything is up recently. Also, all the recent Google algorithm changes and updates and what have you. I mean, every keyword on this thin affiliate site is just up, right? These are all page 1 rankings. And then here we're on page 2, 12,000, and I haven't tried to optimize this. Literally, I mean nothing. I just put this up, and I put it as haven't really done much with this except for just crowd searching and surfing, sharing a little bit on Facebook, and then taking it from my persona and then doing what I'm about to show you. So let's use a demo. So, you know what, before I actually go in and demo this, I'm going to just explain the method behind the madness. I think that's probably the smart thing to do. Just before we did that, I just wanted to sort of show you what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to be grabbing, I think I'm going to be grabbing this keyword here, because this is on the top of page 9, top of page 1, I think. Is that page 1? Yeah, position 9. And gets it's not, I think wrinkle, it's just because it's on the top of page 9 really, page 1, and I think I saw it over here somewhere as well, something with a little bit more traffic. Anyway, we'll come back to that a little bit later on. So let's get straight into the method, and we're going to come back and pick a keyword and a URL and actually do it, right? So here's BrowSEO. Okay, so this is a persona. This is the main persona. And this main guru money persona is the persona that you want to be building up by your minions. You want your minions, if you want to call them that, or your groupies, friends, followers, whatever you want to call them. They're friends and people that you hang out with, that are connected with you and that are always liking your stuff and sharing your stuff and connected with you on different networks and different social media groups. So we're just going to be focusing on Facebook for today, and this is the same across Google Plus and Twitter and whatever it is. You just want to sort of hang out on all the same social networks and like each other's stuff, which is exactly the way the real world works, right? So we're just sort of kind of mirroring that here, and the way that this is set up. So I've got here on the side, on the left-hand side here, is Jenny My Insane, and that connects to this profile up here. And then I have underneath her here, these tiered, these ones that are on a tier, Anthony, Casey, and so on and so forth. These are all, just so that I can visually keep track of them. They're like the first tier. They're all the different Facebook groups that that are going to be hanging out, and also that relates to these ones up here. I just haven't grouped them together because it's just a demo account, and I haven't I just opened them up at different times. So these and these are actually in here, and I might be confusing you, but just stay with me, right? So this is the main profile, and these are the followers, okay? And this setup gets mirrored across all of your modules. FB BrowSEO, as you can see here, the SEO module, as you can see here at the beginning, but there's a lot more in there, and these are all basically the crowd use searching, all these profiles that I have in here with HTTPS reverse back connect proxies that just give a totally different unique IP address each time. One second, guys, my throat. And I have a mixture of accounts that are here, which is about 10, I think, or 15, with Google accounts connected to them, which are the followers, the groupies, whatever. And then you have all of these other ones that are just basically regular accounts. Some of them I see actually are, I've mixed them in. I've got, I think, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of these accounts just in different folders in BrowSEO just for these purposes, just for crowd searching purposes, to have them in the different SEO modules, that I can just sort of use accounts that have Google accounts and Facebook accounts and Facebook cache and accounts and all Google cache connected to them, so that I could like them and just share Google Plus, whatever it might be. So I've got a lot of accounts here, but these are the main ones. These ones here, sort of the Adrian. These are the ones that I was showing you that are part of the tier. So the same thing is going to be for the FB BrowSEO within the post sorter, right? So these are the actual ones with the that are just with Facebook, right? And so it becomes more focused, right? So the SEO module is just really, it's just like the Wild West. You could pretty much put any URL in there, and it will allow you to go and surf it from any profile that you've put there, any URL, anything. But this is more focused for the Facebook sharing and following people around on Facebook. And this is pretty much for everything else, all the automation. So I've got all of the same tiers that I'm using here that are connected to my Facebook, FB BrowSEO, SEO module, and also underneath the the actual setup here on the left-hand side where I have the main accounts and the different tiers set up there. So is everyone following me? Is this making sense? Yeah, perfect. Yes. You think so? Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit further. Yes, if you have BrowSEO Solo, this is all part of it. This is part of BrowSEO. That's correct. Yes, in a crazy way. Okay. So basically, so what these are all we've done here is I've taken the main profile, which is here. Okay. I'm going to do a demo. I'm going to go over it in a demo in real time so you can see it actually working. And I've just separated it here visually, all of these profiles, so that whenever Jenny is going to share something, I'm going to use these profiles over here, or this profile here, and this profile here, and this profile here, and this profile, and this profile over here on the left-hand side. I'm going to use all of these profiles to like and share and boost up the posts and boost up the Reddits and boost up comments on a blog post, boost up Facebook posts, boost up Facebook comments, boost up pretty much anything. And we use the FB Conversio module and the SEO module and BrowSEO IA module in almost the same way in terms of crowd searching. It's just that FB Conversio is just there for Facebook, and I'm going to demo it again in a minute. And the SEO module you can use for Facebook, you can use for pretty much anything, for YouTube, for anything that you want to be sending traffic to, any kind of crowd searching and so on. And BrowSEO IA is just the automation module that just gets everything to go and automate, which we'll get into. How the BrowSEO IA module works, but the setup that I have here with the projects mirrors how I have the setup for FB Conversio, how I have it set up for the SEO, FB Conversio, and the tiers here. So that's how it's all following together. So this profile has got all of these projects, which are all here without having to actually open them up like this, right? So you don't actually have to open up each one like that, and you don't have to go and access each project in this same way, right? So it's just basically giving you all of the access to all of your main minions right here, and right here, and some, as you can see, because it's the SEO, the engagement module. You could add anything in there. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of real-time demoing, crowd searching. Before I do that, let me just see if there's any real questions. Let me pop up the question thing. I'm going to go ahead and do a demo in a second, but before I do that, anything I could answer quickly that's bothering someone before I jump in to do the actual real-time demo? Okay, no. All right, great. So I'm just going to do it. All right, let's go in. So let's jump back and pick a URL. So I'm going to do, like I said, this one, wrinkle rewind, because I haven't done that yet on this profile. And this is a, so hold on, you know what I'm going to do? Wrinkle rewind, anti-aging cream. Let's see where it actually is. It says it's here on position 9, but it doesn't have any history here, so it's a little bit skeptical about that one. But anyway, let's have a look. Wrinkle rewind cream. See also number 10. All right, so let's go and actual wrinkle rewind anti-aging cream. See where that actually is, and then we'll do a bit of crowd searching, because this is actually the kind of stuff that that gets the crowd searching to work. Hold on a second. Let's see a quick question coming up there. Yeah, I guess so. It's very similar. It's exactly the same thing too. I'm just using, I guess, crowd surfing, crowd searching, just getting, basically we're getting engagement here. We're using we're using we're using the different personas and profiles to to mirror the effect of people searching through Google, searching for your site. So yeah, this is that kind of thing. So yeah, it's not on the top of page 1. 2. There it is. 3. Page 3. Okay, so cool. So we're on page 3, and I'm going to click on that. And I'm just going to have a quick look and see how many shares we have right now. Okay, so it's got 2 shares. I might have one of those, probably my shares. Okay, so we got 2 shares on that now, and it's on page 3. No other. Oh, it's 2 Google Plus ones and 2 shares. Okay, so let's give it another share onto the main Facebook profile here. This is my main sort of guru Facebook profile, and I'm not going to promote this on there. I just want to get a sort of trickle-down effect, a social effect. I want people clicking on it, and I just want to get it onto social, and I don't really care what's being said about it, whether or not people talk crap about it or whether or not they like it. I just want it out there, and I want links, and I want people commenting. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to say, hey, anyone here ever try wrinkle rewind? And then it's a female persona, so I'm going to say, tell me I don't need it. Haha. Right, so hopefully I get lots of likes, and that, because I'm liking it from here, will then filter through and actually give likes to the page. So that's cool. So hey, anyone here ever try wrinkle rewind? Wrinkle rewind. Try saying that 10 times. Please tell me I don't need it. Okay. So hopefully people will be like commenting and saying you don't need it, so on and so forth. And we'll do a smiley, feeling thankful, happy, amused. All right. And post. That's it. Okay. Facebook shared, and that's posted. Now, let's go and check that and get that URL. That's what I want now. I want that URL. See, there's a few different ways to go about this. Right now, I'm here and I'm not logged into FB Conversio. So I don't need to actually use FB Conversio just because it's on Facebook, right? FB Conversio is for when I'm actually using FB Conversio and I'm sending URLs to different places. That's when the post sorter comes in handy over there. So the Firefox, I'm going to use this right now. I'm going to put this into FB Conversio, but I could put it into the SEO module, and I can put this URL into BrowSEO IA. It's just sort of play with it and mix and match, and I'll show exactly what I mean. I'll do each one, right? So here's the actual URL, the URL to this post. And what I can do now is I can come to the post sorter here, and I can go to add links, and I'm going to write wrinkle rewind so that I know which one it is out of here, because I see there's a few of them. Okay, I don't need it in that one, and okay. So now that's added to here, to all of these profiles. And just for argument's sake, I've got the same profiles here in the SEO module, right? So I can do that here as well. I can add this link here and wrinkle rewind. And I don't have to do this, but because I've got like 72 URLs, you can see in there, if I'm going to want to go and try and find them. So I'm going to do it like that. It's going to make it easier. Okay, and BrowSEO IA, I can do the same thing here. Very similar. We can do go to URL, right, and check them all and apply, and then that URL, and then we can go to that URL from all of these accounts. So I know I'm covering everything here, but I just want you to know that you can literally do this in all of the modules. In FB Conversio is literally for FB Conversio. It makes more sense. I'll do a whole training, and there is training on FB Conversio, but we might need to do a little bit more in depth on how to use all of these post sorters and using it and mixing it and sending it from within FB Conversio. I don't know if enough of you have used that or gotten to grips with it, but there's so much that you can do within FB Conversio. I don't want to get carried away and even talk about that. I just want to talk about how all of the personas interact, and I feel myself getting a little bit carried away into all of the different modules here, so I'm going to try and not do that now, okay? So for all, here we are, okay? So the SEO module, I just added that Facebook URL. We're going to do some crowd searching. Where is it here? Wrinkle Rewind. And launch in project in Facebook in Firefox. So now this is opening this profile, this persona. I'm pretty sure this one has got a Facebook. Yes, excellent. So it's opening up this persona, and here we go. Okay, now we're friends. So just confirm that. So now I can just do this. So like, and you know, Wrinkle Rewind. Haven't used it or heard of this one. I'd be interested to hear as well. So we're just trying to get this into the eyes of more people. So you see that comment has now come through here. See, just commented. This is so cheeky, isn't it? I know. And here we go. Now I'm going to like that because that's what you do, right? And then once we're here, we're going to come and we're going to actually do more crowd searching, and we're going to come and we're going to click on this, and we're going to go to the actual page from Facebook, and that's golden. Google, I mean, I don't have to say how much they love that. You know how much they love that. This is what it's all about, showing your brand is popular on social, and this is one of the ways, by getting actual clicks from social to a site. And now I'm going to share this over here. Right back on. 1 second, because it's a pop-up. This is a window that's over that one. And now, hold on a second, let me just lower that. Anyone heard of it? A friend wants to know. Okay, so you see what's going on? This is what we're doing. We don't necessarily need to promote anything. All we want is the social trickle-down effect, and that's basically what we're doing here. We're just engaging people. We're asking questions. We're being real. We're not promoting it even. This is, you know, the kind of thing that you really want to be doing. Noel Horton shared your post. Awesome. See that? So now we're going to go and we're going to like it. I like it. And that's the ideal, and we can do this more, and I can get it into, and you know, we'll get it into more eyes of the 400 followers and the 5,000, the nearly 5,000 friends that I have, that this persona has. Okay, so that is how you get the trickle-down effect, get social sharing, and you also get use of the SEO module, and the SEO module allows you to sort of bring together any page. So this is a YouTube video that we posted a while ago, and it was just sort of crowd searching. Let's see where it's gone or progressed from now. I don't know what video this was. I can't remember. Probably some bodybuilding one, I imagine. Best muscle building supplements of 2016. All right, so it's still up. That's a good sign. Let's see, best muscle building supplements of 2016. All right. And these are all the different YouTube variations of that URL. So that was YouTube URL'd. And then I sent all of those different, you see, these are all going to be the same video. You see, best muscle building supplement. And these are all the same URL. This is opening it up in Chrome. 31 views. Okay. Okay, and then these are all the different other profiles. So this gives you, this is just for when you want to get really focused, and if you have a, if you want to, let's say for example, you want to take this and get a little bit more engagement going on there. So we're going to click on that. We're going to take this and we're going to go into the SEO module, and we're going to add links. Celtus wrinkle rewind. Oops, sorry, that's not it. It's a comma. And that, we're going to add it to all of them. And then you can just do the classic commenting, right? Just go and just drop a couple of comments, keyword optimize those comments. If you've got a Facebook, comment system set up, which I did have, I don't know why I've disabled it, then you can just use that and get a little bit more viral traction from there. You can use it to comment, and then you can have all these different personas you're commenting from, and it's just, I'm showing you just, it's pretty much unlimited. Then if you've got embeds on Facebook, embeds on YouTube, YouTube, basically video embeds on any site, you drop that URL in here, and you just open it up and you click view, and you've got the embed allowing you to get those views on the embeds as well, which is, you know, you've got traffic going to your tiered backlinks with the embeds on it, and you've also got views coming from them. I mean, the sky is the limit. You have got absolutely an unlimited potential to go ahead and just sort of crowd search and forum discussions and blog discussions and discus discussions and pretty much, you know, Twitter and Pinterest and, you know, any site out there. And, you know, the idea isn't to just do this and sit there and, you know, just like have all these fake discussions going on all day long. The reason we're doing this is just to get a little bit more traction and just to, you know, just to get the better of the algorithm, which is just so imperfect sometimes. You know, sometimes you want to just get a little bit, you need a little bit of it needs a little bit of a help, a little bit of a push, a few more views, a few more likes, a few more shares, just to get it into the algorithm's flow and into more people's onto more people's desktops, eyeballs, views, so that they can see it. And that's really what we want to do. And then once that happens, your content is either worthy or it's not. So if you've got a content site and you're doing this and you're a content marketer, this is the way to do it. This is absolutely the best way to get your content out there. Different Facebook groups and so on and so forth, all the different personas, sharing it out there, getting it bumped up a little bit within the groups, within Reddit, and driving that initial traffic, and it'll get traction, and it's either going to be worthy of the traffic or it won't, right? There's only so much these personas are going to do to help you, right? There's only so much they're going to do. They're going to help you get into the algorithm's flow, and then once you're in that social edge rank of Facebook, or whatever it might be, of Twitter, and the algorithms of all these other social sites, Reddit, and also Google, then that's when it's going to be down to the content, to take it that step further, because you can't just keep sharing, flogging a dead horse, as they say. So BrowSEO IA, it can be used for this. And for things like this, it's probably a little bit easier if you just want to get a whole bunch of quick shares, you want to get a conversation, you want a whole bunch of Facebook personas on that page right now. You want, let's say, 3, 4, and I want to have a discussion. I want to get three Facebook personas on there. Sorry, let me grab another drink before my throat croaks. Okay, and we are going to, let's see what's going to happen here. Where we go. Okay, that Facebook post should be logged into Facebook with all of these. Yep. All right. Yep. It's interesting. Why did it not take me to that URL? Something strange going on there. Oh, I think I've got something. I got the wrong thing set. What's it doing there? 1 minute. What have I got? I've got it logging in right now first. Okay, so I had it logged in, and then we go to. Then it's going to go do the go to URL. All right. Now it's going to go to that. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. And there you go. And this content's not available. Weird. Okay. And then just like, and there you go. And that is BrowSEO IA, using BrowSEO IA module. And it does the same thing. And it'll just automate that process, make it a little bit easier if you just want a couple of URLs, and you're not going to want a load of pages opening up at the same time. We are working in as per Clint's request, because this was a great idea, and I've been meaning to get it in as well and work out the best way to do it. So it's in the hands of the developer, and what it is for when you do actually want to have 50 profiles open up and go to, let's say, YouTube video, Vimeo video, whatever video you want. You're going to be able to have them open up in increments, so that you can just go and have like 50 profiles open up over the course of like 2 hours and view X amount of the thing before it auto closes. Because as you can see, we can close the window on complete here. So we do have the ability to just shut off the window. So hopefully we'll be able to make it a little bit more custom by maybe pausing the video or stopping the video, or just shutting it down at a certain time. At random times might be the easiest way out, so that we can just have that work for any page, any video. So that's all of the modules. That's how they all work together. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to go on too much about the different modules. I really just wanted to cover how the personas interact with each other. Are you guys following me? Are you guys getting this? Let me just have a look here. Where are the... Yeah, awesome. Will you post a replay? Yes, there'll be a replay. It is recording. Awesome. It is amazing. Cool. Everyone's saying cool, amazing, awesome stuff. What's that? Thanks. Not quite sure. Hold on. Sorry. Something happened. I don't know. Where am I here? Okay. Yeah, so that's right. The main persona. That's right, exactly. So the main persona is the guru person. I mean, look how she's been built up. She has got 5,000 friends, and I'm telling you, these are all real friends, right? Maybe 50 of them are fake, and I've got 400 followers on this persona. You can see here we've got a whole bunch of requests. I can't even accept these requests because I'm going to hit my limit, and then there's just whatever. I mean, lots of followers and X and so on and so forth. So and I've been using this again as a sort of demo for ages. This persona, 52 likes, 12 likes. This is just one of those Facebook things. Friends Day, 12 likes. Right. Anyway, okay. So yeah. So this is the sort of, that's the idea. The idea is you have and the whole point is they're all pretty much the same. It just really helps bring you forward with a strategy of what and how it really works anyway on social media, because the way that social media works is people just hang out together in groups. So what you need to do is you need to go and group them, and you need to build them out as groups so that you don't have like a million personas just out there, and you're not quite sure what to do with them, and you're overwhelmed with all of these personas that you have access to. You don't know what to do with them. You've got 100, you have 1,000. Well, just rewind. That's great. You've got a lot of personas. Now segment them, niche them out, and that doesn't mean that you can't cross over. It just, now you have them organized, and you know exactly what the strategy is. The strategy is one person is going to be sharing and mainly being the guru, and the rest of them are just sort of going to be helping and following and boosting you up. And that is how to help get that edge rank and all of that sort of social social proof, all of the right social signals, which, as you can see on this demo site that I've been using here, it's just, with all the recent algorithm updates, it's just up, 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 up. There's just a few things here that are down, but everything, by and large, as you can see on this, it's a pretty thin affiliate site, is doing pretty well in today's volatile SEO climate. So and this is ranking for, I think, 451 keywords. These are just all the page ones, and there's probably going to be some half decent traffic in there. Sort descending. So this is what you really want to be doing with optimizing your keywords. You want to be going and grabbing these ones here. I should be grabbing this URL, this URL, this URL, wrinkle rewind. See, that's the one. That's the one I want. See, I knew I saw that on page 2 or something. So it's going up. Sexy abs, pretty cool. This is actually ranking on page 5 for sexy abs. Abs of steel, page 4. That's awesome. Look. Number 6 for Rip Muscle X Review, Rip Muscle, page 1,000. So look, supplement to get ripped, supplements to get ripped. These are all awesome buyer keywords. So as I haven't built a single link to this page, this site, in close to a year, all I've been using this site as is a pure demo site, just for crowd searching and sharing and Googling. And the kind of stuff that you want to be doing as well is going to Google with your personas, right? So here's, let's say, a persona, or with your searchers, or whatever it is, any persona that you want, right? And going to your persona here, going to Google, and the kind of search, crowd searching that Google love to see is when you're trying to search for, people are searching for your brand. Okay, so I shared a video a couple of weeks ago about how I manipulated this particular what is it called, this Google Suggest to show ripped. So when people type in ripped muscle X, ripped muscle X, my site comes up. There you go, Keltis. See, Keltis. I know it's got the wrong spelling, but that's because it's a really old site, and it had that old it was an old video game site, and Keltis, that was the original branding. And for some reason, Google has just stuck to it, and I haven't really corrected Google in the spelling when I, like for example, I would do Keltis like this, Keltis. And it still comes up like that. And the thing to do is when it does that, you want to be clicking this. You mean search instead for that, so that it does associate it with this. And then you want to be clicking on the first URL. Okay, so you're probably saying, how do I know that that's that? Well, this is how I know. Because if you do, okay, let me just, I want to do the, let's open up another profile quickly. Let's just go to Google. Okay, and if you do the I'm feeling lucky, ripped muscle X, and you go down and you do the I'm feeling lucky, it takes you directly to the top result, the #1 result for that keyword that it's connected to, and that is the site. There you go, my site. And that's just like another great little tip there on getting associating your brand with these keywords that you're looking to rank for. So so basically what's happening is, if you think about what's happening is someone is, let's say, the way that a person would work is that you would go to Facebook and you'd see, oh, hold on a second, I saw that Keltis was talking, Keltis Muscle was talking about wrinkle rewind. So I want to say, oh, and here we go. Okay. So yeah, so now Google has just seen that, and I've done that, and I've clicked from Facebook onto that, and it's just all of the right signals. Now, I'm not saying you don't need backlinks and you don't need PBNs. You obviously do. This is just a pure demo site with loads of backlinks already. I just haven't done any backlinking in the last year, literally nothing except for crowd searching. Okay, so if you look at the backlink profile, it's got a pretty decent backlink profile. I mean, this is just sort of out there in the open, this page. The site has been for ages. Where is it? Forever. Here we go. Where are the backlinks? Referring domains. So whatever. So it's okay. It's not like a terribly. It's not a absolutely shite site. It's just, it's not very authoritative, but it's got a decent amount of backlinks coming to it, and I haven't done any backlinking, I think, in a year. Look, you can see 9th of December 2016. This is the last time, first and last, and these are the backlinks that's still out there. All right, and that's it. No linking for a year, right there, proof. You see that? And all I've done to get this increase here in traffic, anyway, we'll go back to that, is the stuff that I've been showing you here today using BrowSEO and only BrowSEO. So that's it. Yes, I think it is the Genesis framework. And yeah, that's it. That's how they all come together. That's how they all work. And you should go out and set up your profiles like this so that you have a framework in order for you to go forward and just work with something, so that you're not overwhelmed with, literally the unlimited profiles that some of you are probably building and having, and you're just not sure what to do with it. So like I said before, just niche out, go out, bring them out to, your bodybuilding site, your bodybuilding gurus, and then your profiles, your minions underneath them, and then just build out a whole bunch like that for different markets, different niches, different local markets, and whatever it is that you're doing. It works exactly the same. So let's take a look at some questions. 1 second. Hold on a minute. Okay. So Kevin, yeah, it is exactly like that. The main profile, leading with material, and then between the other minions, I mean, listen, the other minions also post stuff here and there. They don't just post what she's posting. So that's where you know, you get the RSS feeds in there, and that helps you as well to share stuff. And here's just a quick tip. You can go to, here, let me go to this one. Oops. You can check out your most popular posts by adding your feeds to the RSS reader. Not just, you don't have to have, you can put your own there, and then you can right click and order by shares. So it's interesting that that's got, and you can do that with any of these, and then that will just allow you to make sure that whatever feeds that you brought in here, at least you're sharing the most popular stuff. So even your, you know, like your minions, your tier 1s or whatever they are, you just need to make sure that you're bringing in the RSS feeds into your other minions. So these are just RSS feeds from FeedSpot and wherever. And I think FeedSpot changed their format a while back. I need to go ahead and change and redo those. And I'm in a minion here for example. So instead of like using any kind of spending any kind of major time here and trying to work out what you think is the best content, just do a quick Facebook order by shares, and then you can just go ahead and just do that and share via Firefox or wherever you're logged in, and then, you know, you're instantly sharing the most popular stuff. You know, wow, what a story. No idea what they're saying, but I know it had 1,300 likes. So the idea is to definitely use this RSS feed here to, you know, just whenever you're sharing stuff, you want to share the most popular stuff. That's the whole point of FB Conversio. You know, that's really, you know, BrowSEO in a nutshell is this feed of content that's coming in from via your RSS, via your prospector, via your browsers, via FB Conversio, and you're just sharing it out, and you're sharing it back out to all of your profiles. That's BrowSEO in a nutshell. The essence of BrowSEO is this hub of content just being pulled in for your niche, whatever it might be, and then just allowing you to share it out. So let me go back to the questions. Let's have a look at some questions. I'm really behind here. Oh, goodness me. It's a lot of questions. Yes, if you haven't started using BrowSEO yet, there's a lot to go in. I won't name you, but yes, definitely a lot to study here, a lot to go over, and you just start using it. The main thing to think of is it looks so much. It looks like a lot, but BrowSEO is really what the name sounds. It's a browser, right? And it's an unlimited browser. It's an automation browser. That's what it is, right? So don't look at it like you need to learn a new tool. If you know how to use Firefox, if you know how to use Chrome, and you're not using BrowSEO, then you know, you are really wasting so much time and effort. You have no idea. You know, if you're using Firefox and Chrome to do any of this stuff, just stop. Get onto BrowSEO. It's just the browser that's been automated and made for exactly what you're doing every day. Okay, nearly said your name there. Okay, end of that one. So you need automation. Yes, that's right. I do. Did you not see it? It's part of the automation club. Susan, we have an automated friend confirmer, and that was actually, if you want to know the funny thing, that was the first script that I actually wanted to make. And I thought, wow, we're definitely onto something over here if the first automation script that I'm needing is a friend confirmer. And I have some images that I shared ages ago in the group of like 900 or 800 friends that I needed to confirm, and I needed to automate it. And we did. So Jenny is the same persona. Yeah, that's the same one. I just used that. I connected to, and I've not moved them around. It's just, this is a demo account. I would normally, you know, organize a little bit more. I just really need to pull them out from there, but these have IFTT connected to it, and those don't. Just, yeah, try to organize a little bit more. So this is, yeah, this is exactly that. This is a framing strategy for you to just go ahead and whatever it is that you're doing, to go ahead and use this particular framework so that you can have everything organized going forward. The type of proxies, I mean, they're all we've covered that in lots of other in detail, but they're just regular proxies. You just make sure that you've got very good, clean proxies. Otherwise, Facebook will just keep banning you, and that's pretty much all that will happen, is that social accounts will get banned. As you can see, I'm logging into social accounts all day long, from here, and I've got no problems. Every so often, some older accounts that I had created with some crappy Facebook account creator, not mine, and I'm not going to name which one it is. I think it's off the market now anyway. That just left loads of footprints. That it's just every so often. Some of those just get screwed, and sometimes they just get screwed because there's not much that you can do if you're going to have if you just happen to have a bad proxy that Facebook or Google have banned, and the data center is bad, then you're finished. You're going to open that up, and no matter how good that persona has been, you're going to come up against the wall. So yeah, best practice with proxies, you definitely want to have, if you're using your personas and profiles like this, you want to have each one separate. So there's no problem really using, if you've got 10 proxies, you could use one for your main persona and the other 9 for the minions or the followers. And then you can have a couple of different groups for different niches using those proxies as well. So if you only have a few, then you can do that. You don't need hundreds and hundreds of proxies, and you don't need more than sort of 10 profiles, personas to really make an impact on social media, to really get your stuff out there. You only need a handful. Like I said, it's all going to be down to the content. If your content is good, then it'll stick, and stuff will get out there much faster using this method, and using these minions to help boost your social authority. That's basically what we're doing. So yeah, I would use one IP per minion. And I've been using atomic proxies. Alejandra, yes, I have. I've been using them, but I haven't used the latest ones, the back connect, although I have bought them. They're looking really clean and really fast. I've been getting great results using storm proxies up until now, but I'm always looking to test new proxies out, and these look like a great addition to have. So I'm using both, just to keep it as mixed as possible, because we're doing crowd searching, so we want to have it as mixed as possible. Well, listen, atomic proxies. A couple of guys going, where am I getting, where do I get good proxies? Atomic proxies, Michael Bitler shared in the group a while back, and on a webinar and in a thread, and I love them. They are definitely the cleanest proxies so far that I've been using that to the public. I don't want to mention it so loud because I really don't want everyone just going in and abusing them. But if you follow the guidelines and use the back connect proxies for crowd searching, and just the nice dedicated or semi-dedicated for your normal social media marketing like we're doing here, because we're not really, we're not going crazy spamming, getting our IPs banned and killed by doing really nasty, horrible stuff here, guys. We're just doing normal social media marketing, SEO. We just need to separate our stuff so that we can, use multiple accounts. We're not like, doing anything really, really nasty here. So, the problem is that when you do get a proxy that's bad, it gets banned because there have been other people that have been doing things on the same data, in the same data center, and that immediately puts a bad flag up against your your account, and that actually is, there's absolutely nothing that you can ever do about that. There really isn't. Even with the best proxies in the world, there are still going to be people that are going to mess it up for people. No matter what, there are going to be people. So you just have to take it with the territory. Really, the accounts will get burnt, and it happens, right? You know, you just have to make sure to you know, just, that's the Atomic 50 is the code if anyone wants to know. Atomic 50 for those is the code for getting the atomic proxies. That's 50% off recurring. That's a pretty awesome deal. Okay. So I think that's it. We covered the proxies. Yeah, it's exactly right. It's part of it is the dead proxies. But the problem with it that we don't realize is that they're not dead. Is sometimes they're not dead. They've just been totally banned and blacklisted, and that'll immediately get Facebook to ban your account or get you to do one of those verifications where they want to see your face or something like that, which kind of sucks. But that's what I'm saying. When that happens, that's just the proxy. There's not much you can do about that. Well, there's nothing you can do about that, really. Comes with the territory, exactly, Alejandro. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. Unless there are any more questions, we've been on for an hour, and I think we covered the all the different ways to use the personas, manage them, and to set up your projects so that you have a nice setup there, framework for you to just make sense of everything. Can I do one proxy for my guru profile and 3 per IP for minions? 3 minions. Yeah, I guess I would say that's just about pushing it. Yeah, I would say 3 maximum. I know people probably would do more than that. If you think about universities and colleges and houses and apartment buildings, sometimes they've got lots and lots of different. Yeah, so that's also fine. I would say that would be fine. I personally just normally have just 1 IP per account, but I know that's overkill. It's not needed all the time. So yeah, you can definitely do that, and you'll probably be fine. And just looking at the questions. My pleasure, Steve, pleasure, Greg. Apologies. What is this? It's very weird. I'm getting like a message from me. Apologies. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I'll work it out, I guess. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, it was Atomic 50. You're welcome, Joe. You're welcome, Steve, Irene. Pleasure, as always. And I'll be posting this as soon as it renders, sometime over the next 12 hours or so. Cheers, Ben, Susie, Stanley. Okay, guys. So I'll see you in the group. The back connect proxies. They're not the ones to get. They're the ones to get for crowd searching. Yeah. They're the ones to get if you're going to do the crowd searching and all of that, because they come from a pool of like thousands and thousands. Yeah. All right, guys. See you later. See you in the group. Bye-bye.